This is Storm Center, and this is Nicole here. You can see the counterclockwise swirl around this storm, and as it moves generally in this direction, it is expected to bring some very strong winds over a huge portion of Florida, huge portion of the southeast, even into parts of the mid-Atlantic. That's the kind of system we're dealing with here, the size of the system that we're going to be dealing with here in combination with high pressure to the north. Initially, the storm's going to go over the Bahamas. Hurricane warning, so that can be expected. Tropical storm conditions expected, so hurricane conditions possible through here in the coming days, anywhere from South Florida all the way up to coastal Georgia. Tropical storm conditions or even hurricane conditions in orange here is a possibility. Of course, it's going to depend on the track of this, and this is the cone of uncertainty, so the forecast cone. And the official forecast from the National Hurricane Center does indicate there's going to be strengthening, and by tomorrow afternoon up to 50 miles an hour, possibly a hurricane making landfall. And you see the extent of the cone here. It's still possible the center could go over Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or as far north as Daytona Beach or Cape Canaveral. So what's going to happen? You kind of look at this through time. So here's tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday. The size of the cone is not going to really change that much. It'll look different depending on the speed of this. But you can see how narrow it is right here. So when you're a day or two out, we're going to have a really good idea where it is ultimately going to be going. So where it's going to go is going to make a difference in who gets the worst close to the center. However, the overall system itself, the broad area, is going to bring some strong onshore winds across a lot of central and northern Florida and Georgia. Storm surge watches posted all the way down from Hollywood and Hallandale and Fort Lauderdale all the way up to Brunswick, Georgia. And 3 to 5, at this point, it looks like 3 to 5 feet of storm surge above normally dry ground. And that is possible, not a guarantee, but possible, reasonable, that could happen. And we look at the overall size of this storm. High pressure keeps it windier farther to the north here because there's a difference between the high and the low. The low coming in somewhere in Florida. Again, these details need to be worked out, so stay with the Weather Channel and here on Storm Center for the very latest and expert analysis you'll only find right here.
This time